First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory that's due to our Heavenly Father, who's only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to our apostle, told us this truth. Peace, blessings, and safety to you, Sensei Akim, preaching this truth, and righteousness and sincerity across the four corners of the earth to make you call an election sure. All right. This video is going to be about, you can't serve two masters, man. Okay. You can't serve the Lord and money, man. All right. Money is, money changes people. All right. But, I'm going to get into this. This Matthew 6:24. It says, no man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve Yahweh and mammon, meaning money, man. Okay? Hey, because, for example, man, these celebrities, man, they not think about serving the Lord, man. Because of that money, man, that wealth. All right? And money brings power, man. All right, when you got power, hey, you not think about living your life righteously, man. You think about all the wicked shit you could do. You can't serve the Lord and your money, man. You people serve your money, okay? And that's what you people are. Well, some of you, majority of you that have wealth, okay? That's what you do, man. You're not thinking about turning to the Lord. You're not thinking about repairing. You're not thinking about none of that, man. That money has you in the state, man, to where you have power, man. You can get anything you want. Do anything you want. Okay? Versus you not having nothing, man. Well, little to nothing. Living check to check. Some weeks you struggle. Some weeks you don't, man. But then that requires you to pray to the Lord, and seek the Lord, man. If you're having financial issues, so on and so forth, man. That's the difference. Okay? You people hold on to this worldly shit. All right, hey. And some brothers, the Lord bless, man, in this truth, to have wealth, but it ain't millions and millions of dollars, man. So moving on. Salakia, if you hear wind, it's a walk and talk. So let's move on. Salakia. Don't woke the dogs up. The dogs agreeing with me. All right, hold on. Figured out how to work this new Apple update. Okay, here we go. It says, this Matthew 19:24. And the guy said to you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of heaven. Yeah, man. You think about that analogy right there, man. Hey, you know how small that hole is, man. All right? That's a small hole through a camel, through an eye of a needle, man. Hey, it says easier, man. Just imagine. All right? A rich man never will turn back to the Lord, man. He won't turn from his wickedness. He will continue to do wicked shit. But think about this, man. they don't have to seek the Lord, man. Or financially, man. All right, but financially, if you're financially stable, that brings you, everything else comes easy, man. All right. But look, even some of these wealthy people sometimes, man, they go through fucking mental issues. You know, you got them off in themselves. All right, that's the spirit of the Lord on them. You know, hey, they still don't know what the fuck going on. You got all this money, but still fucked up in the head, man. Hey, moving on though. Let's go. Here we go. It says, this is 1 John 2:15. It says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Man, yeah, fuck this world, man. You know, and everything that comes in it. All right. Fuck it, man. Whatever. You know, love not the world, man. Your riches, your woman, kids. Fuck it, man. You know, you gotta be willing to say, fuck everything for the Lord, man. All right. Love not the world. It says love not the world, not love the world. You know, things that are in the world, that meaning your car, all your riches, man. All right. And then it says, that was the point. I'm gonna read it again. 1 John 2:15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Yeah, the love of the Father is not in you, man. All right. You so caught up in this worldly shit. All right. Hey, riches, money will make you, like I said, feel powerful, man. You know, money will make you feel powerful, like you can't be touched, man. But guess what? The Lord don't give a fuck about none of that. You'll be rich, and the Lord will have it to where you get into a car wreck, man. Okay? You know, can't take none of the riches with you when you in the spiritual realm, man. You know, when you die, you know, when you pass on, you can't, let me take my Bentley with me. Let me take my Ferrari or whatever the case may be, man. All right? And some of you people that, you know who you are, man. And you still refuse to turn back, because guess what? That money, man, them riches, you know, but guess what? What if you lost all that today or tomorrow, man? You know, you're going to lose your fucking mind, man. You're not going to know what the fuck to do. Okay, and it's not nobody's fault but yours, man. You know, you got some of these guys on these podcasts that they know. You know, but they still fail to turn back, man, because of that money. All right. Oh, jeez. It's fucking. So like it. Okay, here we go. This Proverbs 11:4. It says, riches won't help on the day of judgment. Okay. Riches won't help on the day of judgment. It's in the NLT. All right. It says riches won't help on the day of judgment, man. Your riches, hey, man. When the Lord coming through with that fire, man, and them chariots, man, like a whirlwind. Hey, you can't fucking, shit. That fucking car you got, man, that motherfucker not gonna start, man. You know, it ain't gonna start. You know, you can't hide in that house, man. That motherfucker gonna be burnt the fuck up, man. You know, all your money, all your riches. It says it won't help, man. Nothing's gonna help, man. You know, when the Lord bring that judgment on your ass, you know, you gonna think about all the times where you neglected the word of the Lord, man. You know, scoffed the brothers on the highways and hedges and thinking the shit was funny, man. You know, it says, but right living can save you from death, man. Right living, and that's right living, man. Serving the Lord, you know, doing all the things required, man. You know, to be saved, man. You know, that's what we the hopeful elect, man. You know, if many are called, a few are chosen, man. Hey, everybody ain't gonna be chosen. Get on them chariots, man. You know, it says, but right living can save you from nobody, man. Righteous living, man. Righteous living to save you from death, man. You know, it says the godly are directed by honesty and wicked fall beneath the load of sin, man. Yeah, man. You know, a lot of you motherfuckers with this money are wicked, man. All right? A whole lot of you, man. Excuse me. Salakia. A lot of you people, man, hey, you know, you got to account for brothers that's doing this, man, in a bitter cold, man, day in and day out. You know, we got to push through. It's negative, hey, this is what is negative 3 degrees out here right now, man. I'm out here pushing the video, man. You know, we got to do what we got to do, man. Okay? You know, stuff like that, man. Hey, everything is being watched, man. All right? But yeah, let me move on, get this last precept. This 1 Timothy 6:10. It says, for the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. Let me try to get that word real quick. Look up. That's not what the one on. Okay, that's not the definition I want. I don't have it pulled up in the blue letter at the moment. It says, let me read it again. 1 Timothy 6:10 says, for the love of money is the root of all evil, which some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through many sorrows, man. For the love of money, man. You know, the love of mammon, man, the money, man, is the root of all evil. Hey, you know, people will do anything for some money right nowadays, man. You know, okay. But like I said, man, when you rich, you ain't got to worry about that shit, man. You know, you ain't got to worry about fucking trying to get out here and get it, man. Grind, okay. You know, you got that money, man. You're not even you're not worried about the Lord, man. You're not worried about the Lord, man, at all. You know, you like I said, money brings wickedness, man. Okay. Yeah, man. So you gotta tap in, man. All right. Everybody got it. That can't serve two masters, man. You know, I have to pick one. All right. So hope this video is edifying. Until next time, shalom.